Hi, I'm Karen, also known as the Preacher Lady. Today's devotion is Who Do You Look Up to? Most of us have someone we look up to, our parents or grandparents, or that special teacher, or even celebrities or politicians. As a geek, I have many fictional characters that I look up to: Superman, Wonder Woman, Captain America, Captain Kirk, even Sam Gamgee. The problem is that whether they are real or fictional, they have flaws. They fail. They can make mistakes. And that can make you wonder if they were worth looking up to at all. I will never forget my disappointment when people brought accusations against Bill Cosby. He was one of my childhood heroes. And it made me sad and it made me angry. One of my favorite TV shows, MASH, dealt with this. Radar looked up to Hawkeye. He idolized him. And when Hawkeye blamed himself for Radar getting hurt, he went out and got really drunk. And then he got sick from the alcohol and had to leave in the middle of surgery. And when Radar found that out, he was really hurt, not just physically, but emotionally. He had idolized Hawkeye, and finding out that he was human, like the rest of us, was a letdown. In the end, it turned out all right, but sometimes real life doesn't always happen that way. When someone you look up to does something wrong, it can shake our faith in them. When a politician goes against campaign promises, or a celebrity that plays a good person, then you find out that they're a jerk in real life, it can make you wonder if there's anyone that you can look up to. Now, some are better than others. Mr. Rogers is one of my heroes, and he never let me down. He will always be one of my heroes. But part of the problem may come because when we look up to someone, we can forget that they're human and sinful, just like the rest of us. They're going to make mistakes. One of our lectionary scriptures for this Sunday deals with this topic. Now, you should recognize at least one verse of it, since John 3:16 is one of the most quoted and loved verses in the Bible. But I think it's helpful to hear the whole passage. Listen to John 3:14 through 17. And just as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be lifted up, that whoever believes in him may have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, so that everyone who believes in him may not perish, but may have eternal life. Indeed, God did not send the Son into the world to condemn the world, but in order that the world might be saved through him. Now, the Old Testament story quoted here was when the Hebrews were wandering around in the wilderness following Moses for 40 years and complaining to Moses and to God. So God sent poisonous snakes to bite them. To be healed, they had to look up at a golden snake on a pole that God had told Moses to put there. Then God would heal them when they looked up at the snake. So John tells us to look up to Jesus, who was lifted up on a cross. Jesus was lifted up because of God's great love for us. Jesus allowed himself to be crucified so that we could be saved. But more than that, but so that the whole world could be saved. He suffered so that the sins and the mistakes that we make, the things we do that may cause people to wonder whether they can look up to us or not, could be forgiven. And that is someone worth looking up to. If you enjoyed this devotion, you can find us at Geeks of Faith on Facebook, or you can subscribe to this YouTube channel. Have a blessed week.